What's up, everybody? Justin here to do a new series of videos. I'm starting new series. I got this idea from my Year in Wrestling series of videos where I covered 1987 when I became a fan to 2015. Year in Wrestling videos. I think it was over 115 episodes of the Year in Wrestling 1987 to 2015, where I talked about every WCW NWA pay-per-view from 87 to 2015, talked about every WWF WWE pay-per-view, talked about every ECW pay-per-view and reviewed them. So go back, watch my Year in Wrestling shows and my playlist of the Year in Wrestling. I will admit some of my videos, early videos, were bad. Some of them were shot in my basement, but that doesn't matter to me. But some of the episodes of the Year in Wrestling, the early ones, I was not very good because I was nervous to be on camera and I just wasn't very good at making videos in those early Year in Wrestling videos, but I don't really think I ever reshoot them or redo them. I doubt it, but maybe someday. So this series of shows, this could go a long time. This could go from 1988. I already did a top 5 or top 10 matches of 1987. That's in my countdown playlist. Find it, watch it. Or don't. Doesn't matter to me. But if you want to know my top 5 matches of 87, go in my countdown playlist. The show's in there. This is my series of videos. New series is called The Year in Matches. I'm starting it off with 1988, The Year in Matches. 1988 will be 2 parts of some of the best matches that I think happened in 1988. This is part 1 of the Year in Matches 1988. Here we go. First match that was in the beginning of the year, around, I believe it was in February. It was on February episode of the main event in 1988. I'm not ranking them 5-1 or 10-1. I'm just listing some of my favorite matches from 1988. This is part 1. So it was from the main event 1988. In February, Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan for the WWF Championship. Big controversy when Hogan got his shoulder up, but the ref still counted 3 because the ref was a fake. He was one of the Hebner brothers, and then his other twin brother came in the ring, and they were staring at each other, and they were fighting and arguing. It was pretty funny. One of them even punched the other brother, and they fell down. And then Hogan was pissed. He grabbed both of them, was staring at both of them like, what the hell? You both had plastic surgery or something to screw me out of the title. Picks up one of them, throws them over the top, on top of Andre and Virgil and Ted DiBiase. That was epic. The match was what I thought it would be. It wasn't that good, but it was decent because Andre is pretty broken down. It was still decent. Hulk Hogan, Andre, is one of my top matches of 1988. From the main event, where Andre would become champion for about 15 seconds, and he gave the title to Ted DiBiase. And then, of course, the president of the WWF at the time, Jack Tunney, stripped Ted DiBiase, and the title was on the line in the WrestleMania 4 tournament. So another great match that happened in '88 was Jerry the King Lawler against Curt Hennig for the AWA Championship. It was, I believe, in the Memphis Coliseum, where Jerry Lawler wrestled basically his entire career almost. At least when he debuted, he wrestled in Memphis until like 93 when he went to WWF. So Jerry Lawler, Kurt Hennig for the AWA Championship, where Jerry Lawler won and became AWA Champion. It was a very good match. I believe Lawler bladed and got busted open. It was a good match, and Lawler became a world champion, AWA world champion, even though in '88 the AWA title really didn't mean anything. I mean, AWA title, to me, in the 80s and the 90s, it was at the bottom, below WCW's NWA title and the WWF Championship. So AWA was number 3 in promotions. They were the number 3rd promotion. They weren't that good in the late 80s. But they did have Kurt Hennig. He became AWA champion. That was cool because he's a great worker. And then Lawler defeated Kurt Hennig and became AWA champion. Another great match happened in March 1988. Sting versus Ric Flair on the first ever Clash of the Champions for the NWA title. It was epic. Went 45 minutes. Time limit draw. It was very good. And that kicked Sting's career off. That rocket launched his career. The guy was going to be a superstar after that one match with Ric Flair, going the distance. He might have went 1 hour. I don't know if he went 45 minutes or an hour. One of those times he went. He went the distance with the Nature Boy, and it was awesome. That definitely helped Sting's career with having that one match with Ric Flair at the first ever Clash of Champions. Another match that was pretty entertaining to me. It wasn't very long, but I enjoyed it. It was the Macho Man Randy Savage. That's why I'm representing by wearing his shirt. The Macho Man against Ted DiBiase on a Saturday night's main event from, I think, March '88. It was decent, good match. I enjoyed it. But it was kind of short because TV time that they had. Another match I enjoyed from, let's see, I'm trying to go in order with these matches because some are in the summer and some are at the end of the year. So I'll go with the next match I thought was pretty good and entertaining was a SummerSlam '88 main event. The Mega Bucks versus the Mega Powers and the Macho Man and Hulk Hogan. Ooh, yeah! I enjoyed the main event. I mean, you have 4 really big names at the time in the company, 4 of the biggest names. It wasn't a great match. It wasn't a great tag match, but I enjoyed it. In my opinion, it was one of the matches of '88. Or one of the highlights of '88. Next was another match from SummerSlam '88 that I thought was very good and a match of '88. Demolition against the Hart Foundation for the WWF Tag Team titles. Hart Foundation was challenging Demolition. They had a very good tag match. I enjoyed it. Demolition retained, if you didn't know. I hope you would know that because that show was like 29 years ago, almost. Another good match for the AWA Championship, AWA World Title, Jerry the King Lawler against Kerry Von Erich from Super Clash '88. Or Super Clash, I think it was Super Clash 3. Jerry Lawler, Kerry Von Erich got busted open. The guy bled a lot. He bled a ton. He bled buckets. He couldn't stop bleeding. He had the Iron Claw, the Von Erich Claw locked on Lawler, and his blood was just pouring out of his head onto his hands, and it was crazy. Pouring onto Lawler. I think the match might have been stopped because of Kerry Von Erich bleeding so much. The ref might have stopped it, then gave the match to Lawler. I don't remember the finish. But I think the ref kept checking the cut of Kerry Von Erich and might have stopped the match. But that was a good match. Super Clash 3, Jerry Lawler, Kerry Von Erich. That was a match of 88. Another one on this part 1 of the matches of 1988. So, what was it? The last one. Towards the end of the year. Lex Luger, Nature Boy Ric Flair from Starrcade 88. Very good match. Very entertaining. Lex Luger actually looked like a star in it, in my opinion, because of Ric Flair. Was in the ring carrying him, pulling a good match out of Luger. So Starrcade, Lex Luger, Ric Flair for the NWA title. That was a match of 88. This ends my part 1 of the year in matches 1988. Part 1's in the books. I'll be doing part 2 on Friday. So look forward to that. If anybody watched this, I appreciate it. And subscribe, like, comment, and share my videos. And follow me on Twitter if you would like at WWE NXT Guy. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. Bye for now, everybody. TNA's tonight. Impact Wrestling. I'll be watching it and live tweeting it.